the heck you doing sitting down? Get your butt up and train. Oh, you act like you didn't hear me, huh? Get out your darn seat. Get up. Do some dry fire practice. Get up. Do some loading practice. Get the heck up and freaking practice. Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Alright, let's do it. Alright, guys, we're back for part 2. Alright, part 2, I have to back up a little bit so you guys can see my gun and see my draw stroke and everything. And at this moment, I do not have my timer on me. But let me tell you what I do have. I got my iPhone, alright? And I have the Shot Timer app. Alright, if you go to your app store, just download the Shot Timer app. I've talked about it in other videos, and it's on there. Okay? I'm going to set the par time for 2 seconds right now. We're going to do some slow dry fire drills into the camera screen here so you guys can verify my sight alignment. And I'm only going to click at the moment of that. So, let me set my par time or my delayed start to random, and I should be able to hear it. I'm just going to test it out one time. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's good to go. It's 2 second part time. We're going to do about 5 dry fire drills with my blue LaserLyte trigger training pistol. Here we go. Alright, let me verify sight alignment. Boom, good to go. Alright. I'm going to do it exposed first, and then I'll do some concealed. Let's do concealed. 2 seconds concealed. Alright, here we go. If you don't press any of the advertising apps, you'll be okay, Mr. Turner. Okay, right there, right at 2 seconds, I kind of went up to the sky and came down, which is a no-no. I was concentrating on moving slow for you guys to get my shirt untucked correctly with the efficient movement, most efficient movement. Here we go, number 2. Okay, of course, well within time. Very good. We'll do that again. Number 3. Okay, make sure you're always following through on your dry fires. Don't just yank the gun away from the fight. Follow through, dry fire practice, same way you would in a real fight. Okay, and of course you can incorporate scans and incorporate all kinds of stuff that you want to. But for now, what we're doing is just doing a good dry fire practice, getting it within 2 seconds, and we're going to slow it down. We're going to make it faster. Okay, again, well within time. Alright, so we did 2 seconds. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, and go down to 1.5 seconds. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, and I'm going to stop it there. Now, guys, when you're getting effective dry fire practice on what you're actually training for, I'm going to start doing instinctive practice. Now, when it comes to doing instinctive practice, alright, Bill Riders at Riders Shooting School says that half of a second you should be able to, from a low ready position, come up and fire it around into a 2-inch platform when you dry fire. Okay, let's try that. So the screen or the sensor on my video camera is actually about a ½ inch big from what I see. Alright, so that's going to be my target zone. We're going to make sure that we get it up there in half a second. I'm going to set my part time, and then from there we're going to just talk about some other things that you can do with this LaserLyte training pistol, because you can, man, get around corners and transition to left hand, right hand, do one-handed shots. And basically, again, remember, when you're doing dry fire practice, you can only fire 1 round into whatever you're dry firing because you have no recoil effect, and you don't want to practice doing too much fast dry fire trigger practice when you have no real recoil. Okay, it'll be pretty, I'm not gonna say retarded of you, but it won't be good for your training regimen. Okay, here we go. Let's set it to half a second. I'm gonna start from the ready position. Here we go. Okay, it's actually not that fast at all. Okay, I was able to hit it within the half a second time frame with, I think, about a millisecond to spare. Let's try it again. Okay, again, a lot of time to spare. Get good practice in. Make sure your sights are aligned. You guys know my sights are aligned because you're looking at it through the camera. Here we go again. Same thing. Okay, again, we want to make sure that you start off with your finger off the trigger, no cheating. Okay, and make sure that you're coming all the way up to sight alignment, and then trigger press nice and smooth to the rear. Let's do that again. Half a second. Okay. One more time. I didn't like that my sight alignment that time. Again, very good sight alignment. Hitting within the circular sensor, and that's the way that you can get in some good practice with your LaserLyte trigger training pistol. Alright, good pistol, love it. You can verify your sight alignment on your students. You can have them point the gun at your eyeball, quite like this. Okay, to verify sight alignment and have them squeeze the trigger if you don't have the laser already. Now, some people say, man, that's crazy. I don't know why I point a gun at me. Well, the good thing is it's not real. Okay, so something you can do in the classroom to verify the sight alignment and to verify their own point. And when they pull the trigger, boom. All right, you know that they're hitting right. And then another thing, if they're jerking the trigger, this is what you'll see. Okay, this is what we don't want to see. We want to make sure that they are pulling nice and even to the rear, and make sure that they're getting, you know, a good dry fire practice in. Make sure you get a good dry fire practice in. I know I've done other dry fire, effective dry fire drills, but I've just shown you with this LaserLyte training pistol what you can do without, you know, having to reset it down. I don't have to rack the gun. I don't have to do anything to it. It's a perfect gun to put back in the holster, come out, get good hits. Okay, now for your training regimen, here you go. Okay, take yourself a post-it note or a 2x2 post-it note, a regular post-it note or 2x2 post-it note, and put it on the wall. Okay, do the instinctive shooting drill that I just showed you with a half second part time, or whatever you think you need to start off at, and work yourself down to a half a second part time, and work on hitting that dry fire into that 2-inch square. Don't cheat yourself. If you're not hitting it or you're not there, don't squeeze the trigger until you get there. Okay, you don't want to have ineffective practice. You want to have good practice. If you guys would make it out to my class on October 12th, this is one of the drills you would see. We're going to be doing that extinctive drill, and you have to be inside of a 2-inch square. And I'm going to be trying to catch it on video. Of course, I'll be doing the teaching, so I'm going to try to catch it on video as much as I can to show my students hitting that 2-inch square. And we're going to work on them to increase their overall skill level and to do it faster and to do it better. So we're going to see how it works out for them. That's Steve, Instructor Turner. That's about it. You know, $30, man. $30, Amazon.com. Go out and get you this nice tool. It's a great tool. You can do a lot with this thing. And have your trigger reset, your regular trigger. And for those of y'all who don't know what trigger reset is, is simply the resetting of the trigger to shoot again. Okay? Basically, the releasing of the trigger until it reconnects with the connector it needs to pull back to shoot again. Alright? Some people call it trigger contact. Basically, not releasing any contact from your trigger. This gun is good for allowing you to pull and stay within contact with the trigger until it releases again. Now, I do have one con or one bad thing about this gun, and what I'll say is here. This trigger on the bottom is extremely sharp. Okay? Right here. It's extremely sharp. Put my hand behind it and see if I can get some close-up action going here. But right here is extremely sharp. So when you squeeze that trigger and your finger kind of slides down onto the trigger, it's, you know, it pretty much cuts into my skin, which I don't really like. But of course, you got some sandpaper. You just rub some sandpaper in there and make it a little bit smoother. I don't know what it would do to the overall function of the gun, but for that part, I don't like. A lot of people say, okay, well, just train correctly. Put that finger up high, which I do. But if you're moving a little fast sometime and you catch it, your finger get caught down there and get you a little, not really pain, but it's just enough to bother the right person. Like I said, you always have, I teach in my class, you always got the 10% Hollywood people that they gotta only click 4 stars. They won't give anybody 5 stars. They'll give them 4 stars because 5 stars is too good and nobody's that good. So I can't give you 5 stars, I'll give you 4 stars. Alright? Let me tell you something, people. Don't be like that. Okay? It's a very good training pistol with a sharp-ended trigger that it may be only this model. I don't know. Okay? Don't dislike the gun for that. Don't get all Hollywood on me. Alright? 5 stars for this gun. I love it. Great training tool. You need it in your toolbox. Go out and get it. Alright? That's my suggestion. That's my professional opinion. Okay? I come with professional opinion from where I come from. Alright? And go out there and do it. Y'all get out there and win that freaking fight. The DVD is coming soon. It's coming. Alright? You know I love you. Oh, also, got Santa Steve coming up. If anybody wants to sponsor a child, okay, I am doing a $100 shopping spree to a family of 1 or 2 children to go into a shop here close to my office to basically go in there and splurge, man. If you guys want to be a part of that, leave me a comment down below or send me an email and ask me how you become a part of that, okay? I'm trying to make it real big for a family to smile this Christmas holiday. If you guys want to be a part of it, join in. Alright, you know I love you. Win that fight. And that's it. I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your night.